Koro-sensei, a mysterious super being who's blown up half the moon and vows to destroy Earth by March of next year. The powers that be have a bounty on his head, 10 billion yen. We're Class 3E of Kunigigaoka Junior High, also known as the End Class. And believe it or not, we're the misfits who are supposed to assassinate him. Even though we'd pinpointed some of his weaknesses before summer vacation, we still haven't managed to hit our target. This is Class 3E, the Assassination Classroom. The bell rings, another day begins.
君のことばかり思ってる他のこと見えなくなってる必ずそのハート射止める誓ういけてないのは古い話惜しまぬ努力もしたんだし無茶ぶりもクリアしてきたはずいける自信満ちる調子ついたその時いつだってこうやって突き落とされてしまうのさ死んだスペシアスな君の声が刺さってくる何千回何万回僕の気持ち形にして打ち込んで投げ込んでだけど君は逃げてくだけクエスチョンクエスチョン僕はクエスチョンクエスチョン一体クエスチョンクエスチョン君の何を知っていたのクエスチョンクエスチョンどうしてクエスチョンクエスチョン君はクエスチョンクエスチョンこんなに近くて遠いのだろう
Our assassination vacation was almost over. Almost, but not quite. We decided to make the most of what little time we had left on Okinawa. A test of courage? On our last day here?
Of course! What better activity for a fine midsummer's night?
Yeah, nice try. You just want to have fun at our expense.
Unlike some who shall remain nameless, I've been too cooped up in a shell to have any fun at all! We're on a tropical island for crying out loud!
I think a test of courage sounds like a blast.
No kidding.
But I don't like being scared.
Don't worry. Koro-sensei will be playing the ghosts, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it won't be scary.
There's no way we could have known at the time, but Koro-sensei's real purpose wasn't just to scare us.
This ocean cavern is the ideal spot. I want everyone to walk through in boy-girl pairs.
So, you're not bothered by this kind of thing?
Nah, I don't mind spooky stuff so much, actually. Jump scares, though, I'm not a real big fan of. Don't be surprised if I freak out a bit. With Koro-sensei as quick as he is, he's bound to catch me once or twice.
Is that an Okinawa shamisen plane?
Beware. You have entered a cave drenched in blood and tragedy. For here, routed in battle, members of the Ryukyu royalty met a most terrible and violent end.
Is that actually true?
Possibly, but odds are he's just making it up to create atmosphere.
You would be wise to stay together. Anyone left alone in this cave will be haunted by restless spirits.
You gotta admit, it's starting to sound kind of authentic. I vote we go through as quickly as we can.
Beware. You have entered a cave drenched in blood.
Hearing him give his spiel to the next couple adds to the realism. Now that's what I call spooky.
No question, my students have gotten stronger, but as far as they've come, there's still a little something missing. Specifically, a love scandal! A few are on the verge of pairing off before the summer break, but they've been so hyper-focused on assassination, no one's had time to spark a romance. Thankfully, there's nothing quite like abject terror for bringing two people together. I'll get material yet for my trashy, based on a true story, mass-market novel about love-struck teenagers. Let no one say I don't have a big heart.
afraid of not being afraid? I don't get it.
Look, when Nagisa faced off with Takaoka, it knocked me on my ass, and not because he beat him. The way he was during the whole thing, it was like, I don't know. He wasn't the least bit affected. I mean, in a fight, I'd win, we all know that. But to an assassin, winning a fight doesn't mean squat. That's when it dawned on me. What scared me most of all was not being afraid. Still, though, I won't lose. I'll definitely be the one who ends our teacher's life. Take my word for it.
Okay, I can't wait to see who finally winds up killing him.
Hang on a second.
Huh?
Wasn't this supposed to be a test of courage? Because it's looking to me like the octopus has something a little different in mind.
Why are none of these kids falling for each other? Next couple for sure!
Beware, you have entered a cave drenched in blood and tragedy. For here...
I've been scaring the crap out of people since I was a little girl. They don't call me Miss Courage Tester for nothing. Scariest girl in Japan.
Okay. Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself, I guess, right?
That was only an average ghost, wasn't it? Not the restless spirit of Ryukyu royalty!
Oh! He has no eyes! I felt something slithery! Oh! Creepy Japanese dog! Horamaga Shigeru Mizuki!
Kinda weird he's more freaked out than any of us.
Yeah, we should go.
Good gracious, what an unmitigated disgrace.
So let me get this straight. This whole thing was about scaring us into hooking up so you could have material for a book?
We so knew that's what you were doing.
What's wrong with wanting to see tender feelings blossom between two bright young things before their best years are behind them and they wind up stuck in loveless
Well,
marriages?
this is
with dull
awkward.
purpose?
Are we sure he's an adult?
Not that we don't appreciate the thought and all, but come on. We're just kids. Did it ever occur to you that maybe some of us don't feel like being in a relationship? And no offense, but isn't shipping us sort of creepy?
I know, I'm sorry.
Pathetic! You call that a test of courage? There was no one in there. What a waste.
You can let go of my arm any day now. This is not what I need after an all-nighter.
Ah, shut up! You're a man, aren't you? It's your damn responsibility to escort pretty women.
Hey, so is anyone else thinking what I'm thinking?
That Professor Bitch is...
Uh-huh.
Should we do something?
We don't head home till tomorrow morning, so there's time.
Then let's hook them up.
Our final operation on the island was about to start. Turns out we're just as into shipping as Kora-sensei.
You're killing me. The man's so obtuse.
Isn't that a bit out of character for you? You're supposed to be known for wrapping guys around your little finger.
But when it comes to her own love life, she doesn't have a clue.
Oh, knock it off. Love? Don't make me laugh.
What, you're not in love?
No, I'm attracted to the challenge of conquering a world-class square. I just wanted to see if I could make him fall for me, that's all. And I got carried away.
That was kind of adorable.
More like embarrassing.
Don't judge me!
Professor Bitch is a lot more awkward than she first comes off. Maybe all the stuff she's had to do makes it hard for her to own her feelings.
Hey, it's cool, really. We've got this.
Huh?
Let us set the stage and you can take it from there.
Yeah.
Well, if you think you can.
Excellent. In that case, I call the Class 3E Love Consultant meeting to order.
Eager much, Octopus?
Come now, it's only natural to encourage romance between colleagues. A female educator aching for the touch of her stoic counterpart. If that's not a trashy bestseller in the making, I don't know what is.
I think you're planning something racier than we are.
If we're gonna do this right, we need to start by overhauling your fashion sense.
I'll say, revealing might be appealing for some, but parading the goods doesn't cut it for stuffed shirt like Mr. Karasuma. Your wardrobe should be more understated.
Understated. Huh, okay then.
Use the way Kanzaki dresses as a model and you can't go wrong. As a matter of fact, is what you wore yesterday dry?
Yeah, of course.
See? It makes you look like a...
How in the world did that make her even sexier?
Well, to begin with, the fit's a little snug in places.
Man, I don't even want to tell you what I think about when Kanzaki's in that thing.
Fine, whatever. Huge boobs we can work with. Not like we have a choice, and bust size doesn't really matter that much anyway.
Have we established Mr. Karasuma's type?
Yeah, that girl in the ad. I think he's, I don't know, utterly infatuated with her? Said she's his ideal type or something.
Ooh, boy. Now that's the whole package. And the best part? There are 3 of them.
He meant his ideal military type!
Well, the quickest way to a man's heart is his stomach. They serve some pretty good stuff here. We could arrange it so the 2 of you eat his favorite dish together on the beach.
Trouble is, I've only ever seen the guy eat burgers and cup ramen, so...
Doesn't exactly set the mood for a romantic evening.
This match was doomed from the start!
Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe the problem is Mr. Karasuma.
See, he's such an idiot!
I should have seen it before. A man who never laughs at my jokes is a lost cause.
With no other options, we settled for insulting Mr. Karasuma.
There's no help for it. Even so, let's do what we can before dinner. The ladies are in charge of hair and makeup. The gentlemen are tasked with setting just the right ambiance for the table.
Roger!
We're supposed to be eating as a group, right? So where do I sit?
Well, not here, obviously. It looks like there isn't enough room.
Is our favorite teacher trying to force his way into a seat?
Honestly, you just get in the way here. How about you be a good sport about it and eat your dinner outside, okay?
Huh? Where did that come from all of a sudden? I mean, I realize I'm out of touch with young people, but seriously. Why'd the hell just the 2 of us get kicked out?
Oh, who knows?
So, what's up with the shawl?
It was pulled off the bargain rack at a boutique shop. I borrowed a sewing machine and remade it to look like a brand name.
Home ec always was your best subject, huh?
All the pieces are in place. Go get him, Professor Bitch!
This shawl. It wouldn't stand a chance in high society. And this amateurish table setting. Worlds apart from the posh restaurants I frequent in the line of duty. Ha! And don't get me started on the lack of privacy. Still, it's fun! Who would have guessed? I'm starting to love those little brats. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna seduce the square. Watch me.
The trip was rough. So much happened.
Huh?
But at least we got results. I didn't count on how, but I sure got to see those kids reinforce their fundamental training. Optimistically, I think we'll get him during second term. Of course, you realize I'm going to rely heavily on you. Something wrong?
Hey, Karasuma. Do you know what it means to kill? To actually end someone's life? Got a little dark there, didn't I? Your napkin. It's all bunched up in your collar. I really like you, you know. Well, good night.
Oh, you awkward, brainless idiot! You were supposed to talk about how you feel, not how you kill!
What kind of half-assed G-rated kiss was that?
Huh?
Come on! I thought grown-ups use their tongue!
Do not even start in on me with that crap! Being a grown-up is a lot harder than it looks!
Don't lose heart, children. I'm sure she has something appropriately indecent in mind for later on, right?
Wrong! Don't say that, you pervert!
I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that. Duty comes first. Period. It's second term. Training is about to get very real. We have to kill him.
And so, our assassination vacation came to a close.
Wait, was she practicing a new seduction technique? That was impressive.
Before school started back up, we were all spending the last days of summer doing our own thing.
How's your mom? You two getting along okay? You can't be having that much fun as strict as she is. Sorry I'm not around much anymore. I wish I could be a better dad.
Don't worry about it. She's not so bad if you don't tick her off.
Is that right?
You know, the other day
You what? I'm listening.
A summer festival?
The last day of summer vacation. Let's hang out and have some mindless fun. What do you say? Thank you.
Thanks for the sushi.
Whoa, you're already finished?
Sorry, I gotta get going. See ya. Let's do this again sometime. Take care.
He's cheered up since last I saw him.
Huh. A summer festival?
I just thought of it today. I asked the whole class, but almost everyone seems to have other plans. I'm starting to feel rejected.
All right, I'll go. It's not like I was doing anything else anyway.
Festival, you say? I'm honored my target would think of inviting me. But I'm afraid I'm out of country on business.
I'll pick you up! It's no trouble. Please, Mr. Karasuma's in a meeting. You're my last hope. If you don't come, no one will be there.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm working.
Yes. Well, feel free to pop by and kill me anytime.
I will, thanks. According to Karasuma, our young friend pulled off the secret move I taught him, as though to the manner born. Indeed, every country has its natural. It's rather a shame I couldn't bring him with me.
From the day you were born, from your first breath, I've been beside you. Be not afraid, fear not the name of the Reaper.
And I got a super great deal.
Yeah, you did.
It's so fizzy.
Excellent. Quite a few more of you showed up than I'd been led to expect. In the event that no one bothered to come, I was contemplating seppuku.
Oh, guess we really shouldn't have showed up, huh?
Chiba, Hayami, why are you guys so depressed?
We both got banned from the shooting gallery.
It was so easy, we sort of got carried away. We needed to practice.
Mister. So far, I've only scored as high as 5th place on any of your games. Seeing as that drives down the probability of winning 4th place or above to... Hold on, let me give you a concrete figure. Hey, how about that? 0.05. I was wondering if the prices are worth what I've spent. I mean, if you don't trust my math, we could always ask a cop.
All right, I get it. You can have your money back. Just keep quiet.
Oh, I don't think so. I didn't blow my cash to get a refund. I want that game console.
Karma sure is persistent.
He knew that guy was a cheat before he even started playing. Ooh. Seriously, man, is there anything you can't do, or are you just that freaking awesome?
It's all in the wrist. You've got to flick it like you would if you were holding a knife. That ought to do it. Okay, good haul. See, this is how you make a feast when you're dirt poor.
I hear ya.
Should I pan fry them or go sashimi?
Wait, that's his dinner?
Wow, everybody's raking it in.
Yeah, turns out assassination skills come in handy in the everyday world.
Like getting all the men in the Chamber of Commerce tent to buy you drinks. I can see that.
Where's Koro-sensei?
Being entrepreneurial. End of the month. He's strapped for cash.
The food stalls? Really?
Only
only one at first, but he branched out. Started setting up in the stalls that closed early after they sold out of all their stuff.
Uh-huh. So basically, he's taking advantage of all the stalls we put out of business. Of course.
Cool. Gorgeous.
Oh.
What a vacation, huh? Sure was packed.
Mm-hmm. But something tells me our second term's gonna be even more packed.
So the reward stands, if he's not killed by more than one person. Given what we know transpired over the summer break, however, it's wise to anticipate a group effort. The children did have him fairly cornered. They seem to work well as a unit. If they succeed as a unit, the reward will be tripled.
However it all plays out, when this class is over, none of us will be who we were when it started. And like most things in life, this term will have its ups and downs.